India makes history with its first moon landing. The uncrewed spacecraft touched down at the lunar South Pole, which has never been explored. India has successfully landed its first spacecraft on the moon. The Chandrayaan-3, which is uncrewed, is the first craft in history to land here at the lunar South Pole. It has a rover on board, which will be used to carry out experiments on this unexplored part of the lunar surface, where huge craters hold frozen water. The successful mission makes India only the fourth country in the world to have landed on the moon. Our South Asia correspondent Samira Hussain reports.
Sir, we have achieved soft landing on the moon. India is on the moon.
It was a moment several decades in the making. And on its third attempt, India stuck the landing. As Mission Control celebrated, so too did an entire nation, as did these space enthusiasts.
This is an incredible moment for India and even for the people in this room. India is now in an elite class of space explorers, getting to the South Pole of the moon, something that no other country in the world has managed to achieve.
Nearly 7 million people watched the live stream on YouTube, and these space enthusiasts were feeling all the feels: excitement, relief, even tears. It was only 6 weeks ago when the lander launched into orbit. Along with it, the hopes of an entire country. Speaking via video link from Johannesburg, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the landing was more than just a victory for his country.
This success belongs to all of humanity, and it will help moon missions by other countries in the future.
These grainy photographs were taken as the lander made its descent onto the surface of the moon.
What was it like when you saw the lander make it to the moon?
I cheered for ISRO, like ISRO, ISRO.
It was a very proud moment for me, in fact. I really felt the pride of being an Indian.
India's ambitious space program has delivered the country a win and has emerged as a major player in the global space race. Samira Hussain, BBC News, Bengaluru.
Our science editor Rebecca Morell is with me now. So space history, more space history. What's it going to mean for space exploration?
Well, it really does bump India up the space superpower list. But I think for me, the really exciting thing is exactly where they've landed. So only 3 other nations have made it down to the surface of the moon before. The US, the former Soviet Union, China, but they've all landed around the equator region. What's different with India is they've gone all the way to the very bottom, to the lunar South Pole, and they're the first place to get a spacecraft safely down there. Now, it's a region that's attracting a great deal of interest because inside its huge craters, some of which are permanently in shadow, there is frozen water. And that's a really important thing for human exploration, which is why NASA, with its Artemis mission, is going to be sending its astronauts down there too, to the lunar South Pole to do their exploration. But water isn't just for drinking. You can also do different things with it. If you split it up into its constituent parts of hydrogen and oxygen, you can make rocket fuel. So the moon could become a staging post to get to places like Mars and even further beyond. But before that, you need to explore the place, and that's why this mission from India is just so important.
Extraordinary. Rebecca Morell, thank you.